All right, so as always, just sitting in your nice comfortable seated posture with either your legs crossed or to the side, finding that lovely tall spine and just connecting with that breath first thing of the class. So anchoring down through the tailbone, lengthening up through the body, dropping the shoulders, and just taking some really deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And then on your next deep breath in, we're going to reach the arms down in line with the knees. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, turn the palms down and just gently drift the body about halfway down on the exhale. Deep breath in, draw the body back up and take an inhale. And exhale. And each time getting a little bit further down, deep breath in. And exhale. Nice, sitting nice and tall now, just resting those hands on the knees and just take a few gentle circles with your head around to the right side and then also around to the left side, just letting that neck really open. Good. And then just taking a few openings for the back. So bring that interlock position into the chest on your inhalation. As you exhale, gently push the arms forward, send the spine back, lengthening the spine as you reach the arms up and pressing down, drawing down again through the tailbone. Really find that long spine. 2 more times. Deep breath in. Push that spine back behind you. Press the arms forward. Reaching up tall, just really waking up that back, pressing down. And one more time, deep breath in, draw the arms in, exhale through the mouth, nice controlled exhale. Sitting nice and tall and reaching the arms over. Good. We're going to make our way down onto our backs, my lovely. So bring your legs around and then just rolling down through your spine. Find that nice tall seat, roll yourself down. 1 vertebrae at a time, and then draw your knees into the chest. So as always, let's take a few moments just to open up that lower back. Take a gentle little rock here with one ankle on top of the other, and then just take your other ankle, so your less sort of comfortable ankle, take that one on top, and then just taking a few gentle little rocks or circles, just taking time to find space in that lower back. And then we'll take a quick twist. So just bring your arms down to your T position, tips of the toes, knees touching, and gently drop those knees over to the left side. And then take your gaze to the right. Opposite shoulder really pulling down. Draw those knees up to table, deep breath in, and then exhale gently over to the other side. I'm going to keep that opposition shoulder really anchoring down. Nicely done. Good. Draw those legs up to table. Place your feet down to the mat. And then just take your hands onto your lower abdominal area and just taking a few moments. We're going to start with a little few pelvic tilts here today. So heels are just a hand distance away from your bottom. And then taking some time to just activate our lower abdominal area. So fingertips to the hip bones, thumbs are into the ribs. And we're just tucking that pelvis, so squeezing the belly button down into the spine, imprinting the lower back. And then as you exhale, gently push the hips away, finding a little bit of a space in between the mat and the lower back. And then just take a few times to do a few rounds of this, warming up that abdominal wall, push the hips away, and then take maybe one more of these with your deep breath in, and then exhale. Good. So we're really switched on that abdominal area. Take a deep breath in and reaching the arms up, and then exhale, bring them back down to your T position. Take your right leg off the floor and exhale, bring your left to follow. Good. We're just going to start with some very gentle toe taps. So deep breath in, left toe taps down to the mat, and exhale, return. Inhale, right down, and exhale. So taking them nice and smooth to start, just keeping that lower abdominal area really engaged. Nicely done. Good. Couple more like this. And exhale. Deep breath. and exhale. Nicely done. Good. Now finding your tabletop, bring your arms up, and then we're going to take a little hip opener. So left arm and left leg are going to open out to the side, but our right side's not moving. And then exhale back to center. Good. Taking that to the other side. Deep breath in. And exhale back to center. Nice. So you want to really keep that stabilization in the core as we open that hip out in sync with the arm. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. One more each side. Deep breath in. And exhale. Squeeze that abdominal wall. And exhale. Nice. Give those knees a squeeze. Nicely done. Just take a moment to give them a really tight cuddle. Lovely work. Okay, we're going to move into our roll-ups now. So take your time just to send those legs out nice and long, reaching the arms back behind you. And then remember, if you do need any help with your roll-ups, you can use your hands to just walk yourself up your legs. Otherwise, sending the arms back behind us, take a deep breath in, and then strong exhale, we find a lovely tall seat. Good, now we're going to open the arms nice and wide, and then twist our upper body over the left side. So we want to anchor down through the bottom here, twist from the navel, reaching to the left, and then we're going to roll down through the left side, leading with the left pinky finger, sliding our way all the way down, using those core muscles, and then we release everything down. Good, deep breath in, strong exhale to sit up nice and tall. Open the arms nice and wide, and then twist your arms to the right side. Again, sitting really tall here, anchoring down through the bottom, and then slide your right hand back behind you nice and slowly, and then ease yourself down. Good, one more like that each side. Deep breath in, exhale to sit up nice and tall, finding that lovely tall back. Open the arms, twist across, really use your bottom as your anchor and twist the torso, dropping the shoulders. Good, reaching back, contracting through that core, easing your way down, sliding down. Deep breath in for the last one here, and then exhale, sit up nice and tall, squeeze to lift, open the arms wide. Good, twist to your right, and take your time to roll down there. Good, good, good. Reaching the arms back, deep breath in. Okay, final one just to sit ourselves up, and exhale to sit up tall. Beautifully done. Good, just give your knees a little cuddle, just relax your spine, relax your head. Just take a breath there, just let the neck relax. And then just take a very quick seated little windscreen wiper. So just drop those knees from side to side, let the hips just open and release. Lovely work. Okay, my lovely, let's move over onto our sideline now. So we're going to do a little bit of a longer sideline series today. So just making your way down onto your side, sending your legs out to your clam prep. So top arm is pressing down into the mat just to watch our security in our posture. Underneath arm, you can lie all the way down or support the neck. It's kind of whatever you prefer, really. Yeah. So starting with these clams, we want our feet in line with our bottom and our knees forward. We keep the knees together as we squeeze that leg up, and then exhale, we lower down. Good. So really focusing on this top hip, staying nice and square, and we're just moving that shape. We don't want anything else to move here. Keeping it really strong form, squeezing through the glutes. Good. And this one as well, you can always visualize like that something's behind you so that you don't tilt back. You want to almost resist from moving to that imaginary sort of wall behind you there. That's it. Good. Now we're going to move into our elevated clam. So the same movement, we're just lifting that position up. So lifting those feet off the floor. Deep breath in and exhale. Squeezing at the top. Good. Keeping that rotation, just being gentle on the hip here. Nicely done. Good. One more like that. Nice. Good. Now we're going to drop that position down. We're going to hoist ourselves up onto our forearm here and take that top arm forward. And we're going to push up onto the side body and find that open clam with that side extension. And then exhale, ease it down. Good. Deep breath and we lift. So we're just employing a little bit of upper body here. And exhale. Deep breath and we squeeze and we lift. And exhale. We've got 2 more of these. Keep pushing that upper body up. And just remembering this is an option. If it is too much, you can stay on the mat here. Good. Now hold this last one here. Push down into that underneath supporting arm. Make sure your gaze is up to that top arm. And just hover that top leg. Hover that position. Squeeze and lift. Push a little bit higher. Exhale. Ease it all the way back down. Nicely done. Return back down onto that sideline and then take that top leg out long. And then flexing your foot here and rotate your toes down towards the mat. We're just going to drop that foot down, leg down, and lift. So we're taking time here, focusing on the outside of that leg. Breathing. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Good. Keep that really controlled. Lengthen back of the knee. Good, couple more like that. Nice, and then coming up, rotate that leg so it's back parallel. Point through the toe and just draw some tiny little circles. So tiny, tiny circles. Keep really strong posture here. Although we're lying down, we want to keep length in the body still really strong through our torso. And reverse those little circles around the other way. Nice. Good. Hold the leg nice and strong. Find length in the back of the knee. And then as you exhale, just bend that knee in, lift the knee and place it down behind you. We're going to stretch out that underneath leg now and take a little bit of time to just work that abductor. So lifting that leg and then exhale down. Deep breath in, we lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, squeeze to lift. And exhale. Good, deep breaths here. Keeping this one, we want to keep our knee as straight as we can. And we're thinking about that inside part of our leg, lifting with control and easing down. That's it, good. 2 more. Excellent, flex your foot, find just gentle little pulses there. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift and hold, and exhale, ease it down. Lovely work. Okay, we're going to roll straight onto our back. We're going to take a little intermission before we move to the second side. So just roll on your back, take a quick little release first. So come into a nice frog or hug your knees in, whatever you prefer. Just let the body relax before we move on, just taking a breath. And then bring your feet to the mat and then draw your knees in towards your chest. You're in like a tight ball position. And then take your basket grip onto your right knee and extend that left leg out long. We're going to just take some nice little abdominal exercise before we do the second side. So we pulse that knee, deep breath in, and then exhale. 2 pulses on the other side. Good, deep breath. Exhale. Good, now we want to keep this one, our upper body a tiny bit higher so that we're really using that core. Squeeze that knee in and exhale, like a little pumping action with that breath. And exhale, and inhale, and exhale. 2 more breaths. Good, really strong. 1 more. Good, and hug the knees in and relax. Nicely done. Take a gentle little rock. Just set yourself up for the second side. So making sure we do exactly the same with our alignment and posture that we did on the first side, just to keep our body lovely and even so that we're not walking out of our class lopsided. So same position with our feet for the clamps in line with our bottom. Knees are forward. We squeeze at the top and then ease it down with control. So we want to always implement like resistance as we lower back to the position. So we go into the move, and then as we lower back down, we focus on resisting that movement to really slow down our muscle engagement. Good. Keep that lovely form. 2 more. And then we're going to move into that elevated position here. So rocking onto the top of the thighs, we take that deep breath, we squeeze at the top and easing it down. Good, deep breath in and lower. Good, focus belly button to spine as well. Although we're lying down, we still want to keep the really strong engagement in our abdominals, which is sometimes harder when we're on our sideline because it's a little bit more comfortable because we're sort of supported by the floor. So we want to keep them switched on and working hard to help us. Nice, 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 nice. Lovely stuff. Good. Now we're going to lower the position and we're going to draw ourselves up onto that side line. Press down through that side arm. Reach that top arm forward. We breathe in and exhale. We push up. We find that elevated climb and we ease it back down. Good. Deep breath in. We lift. Good. Just lowering the knee. Sorry, knee and arm. And deep breath in. Good. Keeping that core control. So here is where we want to really squeeze our abdominals. Good. So that we're really, really supporting that side line and we're not dumping any weight down into that shoulder. Good. 1 more and then we're going to hold it up here. Hold it strong. Lift, elevate that knee. Squeeze, hold the position. And exhale, ease it down. Lovely work. Coming all the way back down. Extending that top leg, we're flexing the foot. We're going to rotate that leg in the hip socket, toes pointing down towards the floor. And then we're just dropping them and then lifting. Think of pushing and lifting with the back of the leg here. So working all the back of the leg, all those muscles. Good. Breathing, exhaling, breathing, exhaling. Good. Squeezing that belly button in, pushing down with that toe. Good. 2 more of these. Nicely done. Good. And then turn that leg parallel, point through your foot and finding just gentle little circles, keeping them really small, little kind of fairy circles. And then reverse, tiny ones, reverse the position. Good. And then holding it nice and strong, really lengthen the knee, bend that leg, and then take that leg behind you, extend your underneath leg out long. And we're taking into that abductor. So again, we want to focus just on that inside thigh, lifting from up here in the inner thigh area, really squeezing this big set of muscles that run down the inside of our leg here. If anything, we want to think about our heel almost pushing upwards here, if we can. Yeah, keeping that lovely control. Couple more of these. Excellent work. Good. Now we're going to hold up with flex the foot, little pulses, just pushing that heel up. Nice steady breath here. Good for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ease it down. Nicely done. Rolling onto your back, my lovely. And then we're going to continue with that knee pulse. We're going to take it out to our scissors now. So if your hamstrings are still feeling a little bit tight, this like still quite early in the day and we haven't done a huge warm up, you can keep your knee, particularly your top one, you can keep it bent for this one. That's absolutely fine. If you're able to stretch the legs out, stretch the legs out. So we're going to take it from this prep. We're going to hug those knees in and then extend our right leg long and stretch our left leg out. 2 little pulses. So we pulse, 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 pulse. And same thing, we breathe in and we exhale. We breathe in and we exhale. Strong breaths and exhale. Good. Draw that belly button down and exhale. 2 more breaths. And exhale. 1 more breath. And exhale. Good. And hug them down. Nice work. Good. Drop your head. drop your feet, take another little windscreen wiper, just let the breath relax. All right, my lovely, we'll finish off with a few of our roll-ups into our bridge, just to keep that back nice and healthy. So make sure your feet aren't too far away from your bottom, and then just taking your hands out to a low sort of V, because we are going to lift them up today. So as always, we want to think about that little pelvic tilt that we did earlier in the class. So we tuck the pelvis, we draw the hips towards the ribs, and we start to unpeel that spine very slowly by tucking and scooping the abs, pushing up to find that bridge position. You may need to sort of adjust your shoulders sometimes if it feels a bit uncomfortable, and then lifting your heels up off the floor to then lift the arms up. Now, don't turn your head in this posture, like I sometimes turn to check the camera, but try to keep your head facing the ceiling so your neck is nice and lengthened, hip bones pushing up towards the ceiling. Good. As we take a deep breath in, we're going to drop our pelvis halfway, and our arms are going to reach back behind us. And then exhale, we squeeze and lift. Good. Deep breath in, we lower halfway. And exhale, we squeeze and we push and we lift. Good. So as we do this, I want you to think about not letting your ribs flare out, but keep that squeeze through the chest, pushing up at the top. Deep breath in. And exhale, push it up. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Holding that peak position. Bring your arms out to your T position now. Press your hands down, and we're just going to do some little pulses. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really think about pushing up under these muscles here, and then ease your way down, rolling down through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Feel that contraction in the core. All the way down, and then drop your heels and squeeze your knees in towards your chest. Lovely work. Good. Just take a breath there. Nicely done. And then scooping underneath the knees, take a few rocks up and down that spine. Just let the back relax. Good. On the next one, sitting yourself up. And then just sit yourself in a comfortable position to move into some stretches. Very good work, my lovely. So you're going to extend one leg out long. We're going to bring one leg into like a little tree position. So seated little tree, or foot right up into the inner thigh, knee out to the side. Finding a lovely tall spine. You can take your hands onto your hips to really anchor down the pelvis, lifting the back. And then as you exhale, reaching over that front leg. So just to where your body will allow. And I want you to try and imagine you're sort of like you're really heavy like upper body. So let it sort of press down onto that leg. Taking a nice few deep breaths down here. And we want to feel as though that hamstring with every breath just is lengthening that little bit extra. Taking one more deep breath, steady breath. And then wherever you are, staying down low, take the same hand as the extended leg, and then just take your hand on the inside of your foot. You can press it down to the floor, and then your other arm is going to unpeel, and you're going to feel a lovely stretch through the side body, reaching up, and then exhale, bringing it down. So working on a little bit of shoulder mobilization here as well. One more deep breath. Exhale. Nice. Now from here, you're going to turn that palm down to the floor and then just slide that top arm over. And don't worry if it's just to here, wherever it is, we want to reach over, find that lovely extended side stretch. And then gently ease yourself up, and we will switch sides. So just bringing that extended leg in, other leg out. Anchor down through the hips, lovely tall spine, really connect the tailbone and seat bones to the floor, and then exhale, just drifting forward, relaxing the head down. Again, just focus on those deep breaths here, especially if you find this stretch a bit challenging. You want to think about Just breathing, finding as much sort of gentle breath as you can. And then same arm as leg as you gently lift the body up inside of the back of the hand, inside palm facing forward. Then we take that deep breath in. As we exhale, we expand the chest. And then inhale, bringing it back down. And exhale, extend. And then just gently relax that hand down. Slide that top arm over. Find that side stretch. Gently press that underneath hand down to draw yourself up. And then bending that knee in. Good. We'll just do a few of our head circles as we did at the start, just to finish off, my love. So sitting nice and tall, dropping down the chin, closing the eyes. Take a few lovely big circles to the right. And a few really big circles to the left. Just finding any tension, just try to release it with these circles. And then bring your head right in the center. Just take those arms out to the side and just dropping one hand to the mat to reach over. Have a lovely side bend. And then gently drawing up. And then other side, just reaching over. And up. And we'll take our 3 breaths to finish. Lovely work. Deep breath in, reaching the arms up. Big exhale. Taking lots of positive energy for a wonderful day. Big exhale. And last one, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale. And you're done. Well done, darling. Very good